Hello, welcome to this review of Jack Daniel's Green Label. I've done a solo review of it. I used it in taste challenges, but I have some left, about
Yes.
40% of the bottle.
Not to be mistaken with Louisiana beer reviews.
Right.
But your same host and sometimes co-host here.
Louisiana liquor reviews today.
Louisiana liquor reviews.
Okay. This is no longer sold in Louisiana, supposedly only 5 states. This was picked up for me by Sandra. Thank you, Sandra and Donna and Dodie. They bought this in Beaumont, Texas. It's a liter. You can tell it's a little bigger, and it was about $25, and they gave it to me as a birthday gift.
So it's basically about the same price as Black Label.
Right. Maybe a little cheaper because this is a liter, so I guess for the $7.50 it might be about 17, 18.
Black Label, I would say most
Might be
places
$2
$20. Regular price $22. Liters going to run you about $28 if you shop liters. Most liters are sold to bars in Louisiana, New Orleans area. Something to do with laws that they have to serve in bars on liter bottles.
Right.
I'm not sure why.
Yeah, and the only
So
place
it's hard to find a liter bottle.
except for Dornax and Helios.
Except at a store or a liquor store, it's going to have a variety. They might want to have a variety of sizes. So most places that just have
The 375s are 750 or 1.75.
yeah, if you run into a gas station, yes, in Louisiana and New Orleans, you can buy liquor anywhere. Hardware stores is even so. If they would go ahead and apply for a license and all that nonsense that they would have to go through, could indeed sell liquor, beer, and wine.
Now,
That's what I'm hearing. So
the
with
black.
that, go ahead.
I'm sorry, we're fighting against each other, which is not unusual. The black label is called Jack Daniel's Old Number 7, but this one is just Jack Daniel's Number 7. It's got different writing on it. It's got all these old awards. The label's starting to peel off. It has been around a long time because when I was at the Jack Daniel's Distillery, they have like a museum showing bottles from over 100 years ago, and they had the green label back over 100 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
On their website, they don't list it as one of their whiskeys, but if you search the frequently asked questions, if somebody asks, what about the green label? And they say, well, it's a younger Jack Daniel's whiskey that's usually at the center of the barrel house and doesn't get the proper heat. So they probably use some of the barrel in their blend to get the right taste, and then what's left over, I imagine they bottle it. But it does have a following.
So it's not aged as long.
They say it's younger, that's what they said on the website.
What's the point? It's the same whiskey.
Well, the aging, gives it a little more character or whatever.
But it's the same whiskey.
It is the same exact whiskey.
Hence, small batch, same whiskey.
Yeah.
Hence, other names they throw in their whiskey, same whiskey. Okay, that said, right, you're totally correct. Aging and blending processes is what changes the taste of the same whiskey that they sell.
Right, and I'm just going by what they say on the website.
Right.
They're just saying, it's they distill it and then they mellow it through the charcoal.
Right.
Then they barrel it.
I'm pretty sure this isn't rocket science on making a recipe, following a recipe that's been around for a long time.
Right, a long time.
I'm pretty sure they just follow it.
But you got your black label people and you got your green label people. I know you have a good friend that, I don't know what he would think about the green label. He's a dedicated Old Number 7
He's
guy.
a dedicated black label drinker, and that's what he likes. I've asked him a couple times about green label. He said it doesn't taste good. He said he can taste the difference.
But I think the proof in the pudding on there is a blind taste test.
So how old is this bottle?
Got it last year.
So it's a year old? Okay, because most of the black label coming out is sweet corn. You can taste the sweet corn in it. So I don't know how much corn whiskey.
Do you mean how long is the
blending.
whiskey aged, or how long have I had the
No,
bottle?
how long have you had the bottle?
About 2 years.
Okay.
I think it was 2016.
So the newer stuff, the newer black labels coming out, I've noticed has gotten a little sweeter. So it's along the lines. It's I don't know if they've changed the process or if they're stepping out to trying to make things differently since they have been bought out by foreign.
No, they're owned by
Company.
Brown Foreman, which is
Okay.
a Kentucky company. Remember?
Sorry guys, just got it mixed up in my head with Jim Beam.
Right.
Going on from there.
They got bought out by Brown Forman in 1956.
Right.
Not like
It makes
recently.
Old Forester.
And they make Old Forester. And your friend didn't care for that idea that Old Forester is the owners of Jack
Old
Daniels.
Forester actually is pretty darn good, and it's pretty close to Jack Daniels, might I add. So if you guys pick up a bottle of Old Forester, it's probably gonna run you $1 or $2 cheaper, and it's probably gonna be right about the same taste as JD.
And you remember this used to be 86 proof, but now it's been dropped to 80.
Yeah, all standards 80 proof. The Old Forester is still rocking out the 86 proof. You can bump it up twice as much of Old Forester. I think you can get a single or whatever fancy name they're stamping on there for the same whiskey too, and just bumps it up to 90.
Ooh.
So yeah, for twice as much you can go from 86 to 90. Not really seeing the value there.
No. And this is that sour mash whiskey. It's a Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah.
That's how they market it, but it is
And
technically
the
a
giant bottle, I
bourbon.
believe I picked up for $30 one time, the 1.75.
So
And so we're gonna go ahead and get this. And it's Old Forester. It's like Jack Daniels. You know, it's sipping whiskey. You want to drink nothing fancy. You know, you just want to have something. You know, come home, relax. You're gonna stay in the house. Maybe watch a little TV, whatever. Have yourself a cocktail or two. And I would recommend that. It's not gonna break the bank.
And what's the color on this? Like a chestnut, pecan shell,
It's the same color as 8. It's the same exact color. I could prove it to you. I've got a bottle of another bottle of Jack Daniels. I'll pull out. It's not number 8, but it's close to number 8.
Oh, you mean number 7?
Number 7.
The
Whatever.
McAfee's benchmark is the number 8. Anyway,
So I've got this bottle I picked up about 2 years ago. Called the 150th anniversary. So since they're both the same, bottled approximately the same time, you can see that the colors are, and you'll have to go up to the neck with this, the same, because all that black is actually disguising to make it look darker, and it's not dark.
and this is a throwback because this is the old late 80s, early 90s proof, 86 proof.
Right.
And then they dropped it to 8 because in the
Yeah.
early
So
80s.
I don't know if this is the old recipe or not. I would have to step out on a limb and say no, it's not the old recipe.
Well, it says this special 86 proof is a tribute to a legacy of whiskey craftsmanship.
So it's
Like a
not.
It's a tribute, but it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not. And I'm having the same problem that the label's peeling off in the back. So this is old number 7, 86 proof. Yeah, so this is probably following along the lines of how they did it a while back. And
And you were-
it's 2 years old. It's stamped 2016.
And when you were in high school, it was 90 proof.
Yes. I remember Jack Daniels being 90 proof. I remember it being right up there with Wild Turkey. It's the same proof. I also have another special bottle of Jack Daniels that I've been holding on to too. It is 5 years old.
Wow.
I've
I've never
had the
had.
bottle for 5 years.
I've never had the 86 proof JD.
Haven't eaten either. When I come across another bottle, we'll open this one.
Okay.
That's how that's going to work. I guess the special things around here we're going to open up sooner or later.
That sounds fair. All right. Anyway,
Don't
What do you-
worry.
what do you think?
We're going to do the CVS. I know you still got the red ass about that, but we'll do the CVS.
yeah. Well, hey, but aging won't hurt it.
Yeah.
Canadian breakfast stout.
Make sure you plan on taking an Uber home, because that's a big boy.
Yeah, that's no joke. Smells like a little sweet.
It smells different than a number 7.
Than the old number 7.
Okay. Pardon me.
This is just number 7.
Pardon me. Can I have some of your Grey Poupon? It's not as sweet as the old number 7.
A little woodier.
A little woodier. It's like I told you. The black label just started getting sweeter.
It's like a lot of corn, huh?
Yeah.
This one's corn for sure, but
It's
wood,
corn,
too.
but you're not tasting the sweet corn. Now, if I wanted sweet corn whiskey, and I guess if I wanted to, yeah, we could be our own masters with that. You just get the mellow corn.
You really like that mellow corn, huh?
I like the mellow corn because it's straightforward corn whiskey. It tells you exactly what it is. There's no woodiness in it. Nothing. There's nothing that kicks back and says this is bad. There's nothing that. There's no burnness to it. There's nothing. It's just straight mixing corn whiskey.
And you did not like the Berkshire Mountains Distillery New England corn whiskey with the cherry wood.
No, it had some kind of funk going on with the wood.
When I first tried this, I was happy with it. It seemed like, in my mind, I said, it's just a scam, like it's the same whiskey. It's all just the same whiskey with a different bottle. But the company says, no, it is not. I mean, it is, but it's aged different. And it does have a little different flavor, I think.
So, might as well get out the other bottle of Jack Daniels that I'm holding on to.
I don't know what this is about, people, because this is not staged. Do you think your friend might have a better appreciation of this if it was a blind thing and he didn't know what he was getting?
I think he just likes to eat. Okay,
He was
so
like-
this is a special holiday series I picked up, and I think we tasted this
On my
before.
front porch, yeah.
Yeah. This is 2013. This comes in a fancy bottle and a fancy package, as you can see, almost like a coffin.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that was
It looks
cool.
like it comes in a what's now known as the gentleman or the single barrel bottle.
Yeah, that was a nice
But I
one.
don't think it was single barrel. It's all fancy, like an old man's back of his vest or his three-piece suit
Yeah.
on the inside.
Yeah, that's right. It even has that kind of aspect
Yeah.
to it.
So that's something we'll hold on to for a while.
Yeah,
We'll drink that. We'll drink that at someone's funeral. How's that?
Yeah, well, it's kind of morbid. All right. Anyway, how would you rate this?
This is good. I like it.
Glad I brought it to try.
Yeah.
I know you were a little.
It's a little bitey. Needs to be a little sweeter, but I guess that's just what I've grown into tasting about Jack Daniels.
But for
See.
$23 a liter, you think it's an okay deal?
Yeah, of course. Of course. It's I just wonder if you're still gonna if you get another green label bottle, whether it's gonna taste like this or not.
Oh, if I go to Texas again, which I plan to eventually, I'll have to pick one up and see how it compares, assuming I have any left.
Right.
Okay, well, thanks folks for watching this video production of this whiskey. Starting in 2019, I'm going to start giving whiskeys ratings and whiskey and brandy ratings, because I never felt like I knew enough about liquor to give ratings. But I think I've drunk enough that I can start giving scores.
Drunk enough.
Have drunk. Drink,
Drink.
have drunk. So we recommend it, and I know there's a lot of Jack Daniels fans in this world, since it is the #1 whiskey in the world.
The old number 7 Jack Daniels drinkers, the old lineage is not going to like this, because they'll say, oh, it's bitter, oh, it's this.
Bites too much.
Right. It does have a slight of a bite.
Oh, well, heck. All right, thanks for watching this video production, and y'all come on down to Jefferson Parish, Louisiana.
Or that